From heartache to triumph, the 2016-2017 Golden State Warriors showed grit, determination, and perseverance as they set their sights on the ultimate prize. This is the story of a team with a never-say-die attitude, who banded together to become one of the best groups to ever set foot on the court. This is Warriors Ground. Champions Rewind.
Now they'll take it out of bounds with 6.5 remaining. Iguodala to inbound. Shumpert trying to stay with Curry. Catches one dribble, steps back, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound tip taken by Spates. Final seconds. It's over. It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again.
During the 2015-2016 season, the Warriors set the best ever regular season record of 73-9. And although they were on the verge of having one of the greatest seasons in NBA history, they came up just short of a championship.
It's devastating. So how do you get off the mat? How do you come back this year and do it all over again? It wasn't so much about we lost last year, now we got to win. It was about how do we sustain what we've already been doing over the last couple of years? How do we keep this thing going and just play and move past it?
We had that in the back of our minds. I mean, every day we came to the gym to get in work, so it fueled us.
Losing last year, brought a lot of motivation to this team. We came back on a mission, and I think it was personal for everyone, to come back and bring the title back to Oakland.
Just weeks after the Warriors' championship loss, Kevin Durant shocked the NBA world by announcing he would move to the Bay and join a Dub squad led by another MVP, Stephen Curry.
I woke up, I saw my phone was blowing up, and a text message from him saying, let's do this, and kind of the rest is history after that.
With Steph and Andre and Draymond and Clay, I just felt like they just meshed so well together, and it just seemed effortless. It was kind of organic, and I felt that when I met those guys. And it seems like a perfect fit personality-wise, man. I was excited I got an opportunity to get to know them on a different level. I like that. Damn, that's crazy.
All right, my man, you're up. Official, it's official, coming on board.
For Kevin to arrive and join us wasn't that big of an adjustment because of his skill set and his awareness and his understanding of the game.
A once-in-a-generational type talent.
Just a good teammate, a humble superstar, introvert at heart.
Yes! Yes!
Somebody that works, somebody that still has some dog in him, cares about winning, and you can't really put a value or a price tag on that.
When I met with these guys last summer, I seen just the energy and joy they play with. And then Coach Kerr, I wanted to be coached by him. I wanted to see how it is to be coached by someone who's been around such greatness his whole career. So I wanted to learn under him and just become a better basketball player.
Once we got to that first game, we knew what we were capable of doing together, but we just knew that it was a lot more work that needed to be put in.
It don't matter who start the season off the best, it's who's the best at the end. It's a process.
And with a star-studded roster and unprecedented expectations, the Dubs began the season on fire, starting with a shooting clinic of 13 three-pointers from none other than Stephen Curry.
Curry for the record. Good!
There it is.
No man has made 13 threes in a game until tonight.
4 weeks later, Klay Thompson scored 60 points in only 3 quarters.
Jumper right side, good! He's got 60! He's the 4th Warrior ever!
From their defensive intensity led by Draymond Green to their unselfishness on offense, the team continued to grind, winning together.
Curry back to Durant! What a play!
We have so much talent. Any guy can go off any night, but we put that aside because we realize winning the championship means so much more than just getting gaudy stats.
You hopped out like you was TMZ. Boy.
At the end of February, the 50-9 Warriors returned to Kevin Durant's hometown, Washington, D.C., where they were poised to take on the Washington Wizards.
All 5 Wizard starters averaged double-figure scoring. Morris missing, and Zaza was pulled down. He was thrown down by Gortat.
You can see very gingerly Kevin Durant leaving the floor here at Verizon Center.
We were all concerned, obviously, when, one of your best players hobbles off the floor, but it was just the next man up approach. And if he has to take some time off, we're fine with it. We just want him healthy down the stretch.
Three weeks ago, everybody said, oh, they can't win without Durant.
When he got hurt for the next 5-6 games, they kind of struggled a little bit. The worst patch of the season for them.
They went through some growing pains early on with him out. They lost a few games, which was pretty unheard of for them this past season, but they got through it. And once they got some rest and that road gauntlet ended, they came together, and I think they were better for it.
Step out into the head. He launches from deep. Good!
We have a very mentally tough, competitive group. We love to compete and we love to win. So you need that mindset when one of your key guys go down.
Curry running with France. Steph on the handle, behind the back to Iguodala to lay it up and in.
It's amazing to see the Warriors play at this level without KD.
Heading into the final weeks of the regular season, the Warriors won 13 straight games on their way to clinch the #1 seed in the Western Conference.
It's awfully good to be the 1 seed.
Never take for granted the situation we're in, clinching a playoff spot this early. We want to continue to focus and just keep pushing forward.
When you play basketball your whole life and you never miss a game and you always dodge the injury bug and it finally hits you, it's like, man, I love this game so much. I'm not used to this.
Kevin Durant is back from injury.
We back. We back. Hey. Whoa. Let's get it, man. Win. Hey, welcome back, Brody. Let's get it. Just us, 1, 2, 3. Just us.
Durant driving, and he's back.
He looked great. He looked like he had his wind up. Luckily, we have 2 more games to get right for the playoffs, and we can't wait to get there.
This year, I think our team started peaking at the right time, and we were guns blazing heading into the playoffs, and from there, it was just pedal to the metal.
The Dubs began the playoffs facing a formidable and hungry opponent in the Portland Trailblazers.
2-on-1 with Vonleh to the rim, blocked by Draymond. He knocked it away. What a block!
McGee the hustle. Curry fakes. Curry for 3. Bang!
Draymond off balance, off glass. It's good and draws a foul.
The Warriors' dominant performance continued into Game 2, where the team handily defeated the Trailblazers.
Curry on the push. Weaving, firing, and burying a triple. JaVale McGee.
Golden State wins by a final count of 110-81. Head to Portland for Game 3.
We begin tonight with the latest on Steve Kerr, who was unable to coach the Golden State Warriors because of illness and is expected to miss the duration of the series.
Coach Kerr's done a great job of establishing the identity of what it means to play Warriors basketball in this era, and whether he was there or not, those messages kind of lived on. And Coach Brown and the staff did a great job of picking up right where he left off.
I'm just going to try to help these guys out by putting them in the best possible position as can be and see if we can get a win.
Without Coach Kerr, the Warriors trailed by as much as 17. But as the game went on, the team slowly chipped away towards a crucial road victory.
Curry on the go, dialing long distance, and there's an answer for Steph Curry.
The lob and the lead. Draymond steal. Push ahead Iguodala. He's got another dunk.
They rally for a win. 119 to 113.
Let's lock in. We gotta go ahead and take one more. Let's go. Just us. 1, 2, 3. Just us.
Grant, crossover move, right hand slam. Kevin Durant goes hard to the rim.
The lob, JaVale McGee with the right hand spike.
Curry, does he want 2 for 1? Step back, shoots over Aminu. 3-ball Curry, just ridiculous. Curry with a punctuation mark. And for the 4th time in the last 5 seasons, the Golden State Warriors will move on to the Western Conference Semifinals.
This segment is brought to you by PG&E, proud community partner of the Golden State Warriors. While the team was building their way through the playoffs, the Warriors organization works tirelessly to give back to the Bay Area.
We're going to be able to do something that you can't do without 120 plus volunteers. So thank you all for coming out.
Today, the Warriors front office from all of our different sites are out here together to create a transformational experience for the students at Hillside Academy here in Oakland. We are working with the Oakland Education Fund, and we are side by side with some of the teachers to help them to beautify their classrooms, to create landscaping that's really welcoming, and to really help the students at this school come to a new school year with a fresh coat of paint on the classrooms, curtains, and all the supplies that they could need.
Here it comes, down to 5 seconds. The Golden State Warriors have pulled off the biggest playoff upset in NBA history as they dispatch the 67-win Dallas Mavericks 4 games to 2 and move on to round number 2 of the 07 NBA playoffs.
10 years removed from the 2006-2007 Warriors upsetting the #1 seeded Dallas Mavericks, the Dubs celebrated the We Believe team during Game 1 of their conference semifinal series versus the Utah Jazz.
Excuse me, Baron Davis has a question. Yes? Talk about, the camaraderie that you had with, the staff, the media, the announcers, things like that. How they were a part of the whole We Believe. Monte, can you speak to that?
Yeah, I will. Man, it's like family. Man, everybody played their part in that year of us winning. We took that and we ran with it.
I won a championship with Spurs, but I don't feel like family like I do when I walk in this building.
07 was kind of a team of misfits. To be able to be a part of the We Believe team and then be a part of this team has been a tremendous blessing. The last place my mom saw me play before she died of cancer, it's where my kids were born, it's where I'm from, it's my career coming full circle.
Curry backs him up, spins him around, he's got him in the wash. Psycho goes in and flips in the driving layup. Backdoor live on the inbound, Durant to Klay Thompson, Eagles not looking.
Too long in transition, West running the floor, he throws it down.
How's everybody doing tonight? On behalf of the We Believe team, we want to take the ownership, thank the Warriors for having us back. Y'all took it to a new level. We were happy to be a part of something that was great. Let's get another championship.
Look out! KD throws it down.
And everybody get out of the way.
What a pass by West.
Game 1 goes to Golden State, 106-94 over Utah.
Warriors and Jazz.
Being that our leaders out, we want to make sure that we do the little things. Obviously, it's a big loss for us, but us being able to lock in, especially last series and carrying over to this series, it's going to be key for us.
Back to Curry, quick release, and banked in a 3 from in front of the Warrior bench.
Everything going right for Golden State. Back went for the steal. Iguodala and Durant with the finish.
Golden State has captured the first 2 games and now go to Salt Lake City for Game 3 on Saturday.
This is one of the hardest working group that I have ever been part of, honestly. Looking at those off days and looking at these practices we had, how much time the guys would spend in the gym to work on the game or work on their body, health. It's a chain reaction. For us, we talked about it. This year gonna be only successful if we win the championship. Anything less, it's a failure.
It's kind of like you want a well-oiled machine. And we felt like we have that machine, and we're very confident in it, and we went out there and put a good stretch of wins together.
Get the blues out, baby!
The Warriors were 6-0 heading into Game 3 against the Jazz, and they used that momentum to continue to breeze through the series.
Ingles goes at McGee, blocked! Rejected off the glass. Here comes Curry. Curry steps into a three-pointer, puts it in. Durant, three-pointer. It's good. Kevin Durant from downtown. 34 points. As Golden State takes the commanding 3-0 lead and remains undefeated here in the 2017 postseason.
As the Warriors look to close out the series against the Jazz, fans from all corners of Warriors ground travel to see their hometown team in Salt Lake City.
So much excitement in the air. I see so many Warriors fans. Like every little kid has a Stephen Curry jersey, so man, really excited.
It's all the way, it's sweep season, baby. We have so much momentum. It should be a really easy game for the Warriors.
Curry takes his time to get it going. Gets the switch he wants. He got favors on him. Curry dancing. Step back three is good.
Here we go. Here we go.
Steal by Green. Giving it up for Kevin Durant.
36 seconds to go to McGee running the floor, and he dunks him with the right hand.
Well, it is a team on a roll. They've won their first 8. Stephen Curry goes for 30 points.
And the Golden State Warriors will sweep back-to-back playoff series for the first time in franchise history, and for the 3rd straight year, head to the Western Conference Finals.
After sweeping both the Trailblazers and the Jazz, the team was now set to take on one of the most successful franchises in the NBA, the dreaded San Antonio Spurs.
Let's go, baby, let's go! Well, it's about as loud as any building in the NBA, all on their feet right now as the teams get set.
Crawford will throw the ball up, and we are underway.
Iguodala drives, throws it back to McGee. McGee stripped by Ginobili.
The Warriors have to come up with a counter here.
There's a long three that misses everything, and it is as quiet as it has ever been here at the Oracle. It should be. And look at that score. Draymond Green to the high post, pass inside, interception.
The Warriors are down by 20 in Game 1 at the break.
We got to find that balance between pace and discipline, right? Just settle in on like 3 stops in a row. Let's get 3 stops in a row, and the push will come from that. The pace will come from that, all right? Settle in and we'll be all right.
Seeing Coach pop in and out every once in a while, give us, a nugget of information, some advice, that gave us boosts along the way.
Curry, a 2-pointer, puts it in! 16 straight points, timeout San Antonio. Back to Thompson for 3. Bang!
They screen for Durant. Durant, backdoor Livingston to the rim with a left hand up. Makes it a 1-point game.
20 seconds to go in the game. Warriors by 1. Curry on the 3-point line, dribbles to the free throw line, shoots quickly, back iron, gets the roll with 9.5 seconds to go. Here's Mills shooting off the back iron, tip, no good, game over. The Golden State Warriors with the biggest come-from-behind win in the conference finals in 15 years. They roar back from down 25 to beat the Spurs by 2 in Game 1.
Game 2. Game 2 in the Oracle. Best place to be.
Left wing Curry fires for 3. Yes, indeed.
Johnson for 3. 7 of 10 from downtown. McCall with the steal. Finds David West. Layup is good. The annihilation continues.
Warriors have captured games 1 and 2.
Good win. Going out 0-2. I mean, up 0-2. Up 2-0. It's pretty big.
With the Dubs up 2-0, they headed to San Antonio, where they were met with one of the most difficult atmospheres in the NBA.
Our will to win, I think, is very underrated. And we have guys that sacrifice for the greater good of the team.
Curry, he's open, he will fire. 3-ball. Curry is now the all-time leading scorer for the Warriors in postseason history. David West was complete to Clark, and he laid it in at the buzzer. How about that? It's all white light for Kevin Durant. The Golden State Warriors can close out the West on Monday night here in San Antonio. Final score, Warriors 120 and San Antonio 108.
During the course of the playoffs, every game we won, you can really feel and look in their eyes knowing that they always believed that they had a chance to win. For me, that was a fantastic experience.
Great pass to West, dunked it, running the floor. Goes over to Durant, 2-on-1 with Draymond, lob for Dre, goes up with a two-hand flush.
It ended 3 quarters in Game 4, Golden State 96, San Antonio 78.
McCaw's there, he's open, he fires and buries a triple.
4 seconds to go. The Warriors are 12-0 in the postseason, and for the 3rd straight year, Golden State is heading to the NBA Finals.
It used to be that the West came through the Alamo, it now comes through the Golden Gate Bridge.
It's a dream come true. You know, this is something I've been chasing my whole career, and have an opportunity to do it with these guys, it's been a blessing.
Not taking this for granted, and also, too, the camaraderie of it. You know, it's a beautiful experience.
As they celebrated another trip to the NBA's biggest stage, the team knew they had unfinished business and prepared for a rematch against the team who defeated them on that same stage just 1 year ago.